Good morning class. So today we are going to discuss about your seventh lesson, separation of substances. So generally separation, what is meant by separation? If it contains a mixture of materials, we will separate it in a different bowls or different containers. So this is called separation, so that we can able to use it for our daily life. So here one boy who went for the market, her mother told to take and come some of the materials which are used for our daily life. So he came and he bought tomatoes, red chilies, coriander seeds, and also wheat flour, gram flour, and all he bought, and he mixed up in a bag. So while coming to the home, he suddenly fall down on the ground, and all the substances are mixed. So now this boy, how he will separate all the substances? So by seeing only we can separate some of the substances. That is, if red chilies and tomatoes are mixed, then we can separate by using our eye only, because our tomatoes look like different and red chilies look like different. And if wheat flour and gram flour are mixed, then we cannot separate, because it is a very small tiny particles and all are mixed together. So property of the substance or a very also is very important in separation of materials. So what is meant by mixtures? What is meant by mixtures? Generally, for example, we take rice and stones. What we are eating in our daily life, rice has some of the stones. So by seeing, we will pick up that stones and we will fall. That is, we will throw and we will wash the rice carefully and we will use. So this is one of the mixture, and some of the mixtures which are present, that is, we can separate them by using different type of techniques. So the substances which are combined, that is the property or the things which are combined with more than two or three substances, then it is exactly called the mixtures. And what is by water in separation? So generally water, many things are used for water for separation. So generally we take different type of materials and we will put it in water. Some of them are float, some of them will sink. In the previous lesson we have seen, some of them will sink and some of them will float, and some of them will insoluble in water and some of them will soluble in water. So there are different types of that is depending on the properties of the substances, they are behave like different in water also. And methods of separation, so we generally use different type of methods for separation. So the first method is hand picking. So the best example of the hand picking is the rice, the stones. And here if we see, that is hand picking. By hand picking only we can do the rice, we can separate the stones from the rice, and we can separate big materials by hand picking. And winnowing, what is meant by winnowing means, by what generally the farmers, what they after coming the, that is పంట వచ్చిన తర్వాత, what they do is the grains contains of husk, that is a small type of mud type material. So how they will separate the grains from husk, sorry. So here what happen is, after that is after one day, after that is the wind is coming, the what the farmer do is, he took a one chata antar kada, he took that type of big one, and he will slowly drop that grains to the downwards. You will see in your textbook there is a picture. So he will drop down, then the husk will separate through wind and the grains will fall down. So this is the mainly thing which is used for the separation of grains. This is called winnowing. And sedimentation and decantation, what is meant by sedimentation and decantation? Sedimentation, take a glass of water and pour the mud, and allow it to do not disturb for some time. After some time, the mud will settle slowly down and the water will become upward. So this is a type of separation, and the mud which is settled at the bottom of the glass are called sediment, and the process is called sedimentation. Okay, here mud is a sediment. And what is meant by decantation? So here the mud and water is separated, no? Now what we should do is, we should, without disturbing, slowly we have to pour that water on the another glass. This is mainly the decantation. So there are also another methods of separation we will see in the next class. Up to now it is enough. So we have seen the what is mixtures and separation methods, and what is meant by that is water in separation and methods of separation. In methods of separation we have seen hand picking, winnowing, and also sedimentation and decantation. Up to now it is important, and in the next class we will see different type of separations and how we will separate. Hope you understand. Thank you.